Cruise lines are masters of upselling. Your drinks, your cabin, even your safety can be traps. But not today. These 17 cruise hacks will save you hundreds, upgrade your experience, and make you the smartest cruiser on board. I've sailed on dozens of cruises and tested every trick myself. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to outsmart the cruise lines from the moment you board until the day you leave. And hey, if even one of these tips saves you money, hit that like button. It helps other cruisers find this. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss insider strategies to cruise smarter, cheaper, and stress-free. 1. Skip the buffet trap. Embarkation day is exciting. You've just stepped on board, and the first thing most people do is race straight to the buffet. But here's the trap. That buffet is packed, the food has been sitting for hours, and your very first meal at sea ends up being lukewarm pasta and soggy pizza. Do you really want your vacation to start like that? Instead, head to the main dining room or one of the lesser-known restaurants. They're quieter, the service is better, and the food is freshly prepared. Most new cruisers don't even realize they're open on day one. Starting your trip with a relaxed, quality meal sets the tone for the entire cruise, and that's a secret insiders never skip. 2. Luggage tag. Fail one mistake that causes a lot of stress is overlooking your luggage tags. Those flimsy paper tags you print at home and tape on? They rip off easily, especially when your bags are being handled by dozens of people before reaching your cabin. If that happens, your luggage can end up delayed or even lost for the whole cruise. To avoid this, invest in reusable plastic luggage tag holders made specifically for cruise lines, or at the very least, reinforce them with clear packing tape. And here's the real insider move. Slip a piece of paper with your name, ship, and cabin number inside the bag. That way, even if the tag disappears, your suitcase still finds its way back to you. 3. Cabin door safety. This one's about safety, and hardly anyone talks about it. Imagine you're enjoying the fresh ocean air, so you open your balcony door. At the same time, you leave your cabin door propped open to let in a breeze. Sounds harmless, right? Wrong. That's when a powerful wind tunnel effect kicks in, strong enough to slam doors, shatter glass, or even cause injuries. It's happened before, and it catches passengers off guard because ships move fast and the pressure difference is real. The fix is simple. Never leave both doors open at once. If you want fresh air, stick to the balcony door only. It might seem like a small detail, but it can literally prevent a dangerous accident. 4. Gratuities hack. Cruise lines automatically charge daily gratuities to your onboard account, and many people even prepay them before sailing. But here's a smarter approach. Use a hybrid system. Keep the auto gratuities in place so staff are covered, but also tip a little cash up front. Slip your cabin steward or favorite bartender a crisp $20 bill on day one, and suddenly you're treated like royalty. I've seen it firsthand. Extra ice in your room, faster service, even small favors like priority with requests. That single gesture creates a personal connection you just can't buy later. The secret isn't about avoiding tips. It's about making them work in your favor from the very start of your cruise. 5. Drink package math. Here's a costly mistake: blindly buying the drink package. Cruise lines pitch it as unlimited freedom, but do the math. Let's say the package costs $70 per day. To break even, you'd need at least 6 or 7 alcoholic drinks every single day of your cruise. Most people don't drink that much, and the ones who do often tire out by day 3. That means you've just handed the cruise line an extra $200 or more by the end of your trip. Instead, track your first day's spending. If you naturally hit that break-even point, go ahead and buy it. If not, pay per drink. Most cruisers are shocked by how much money this simple calculation saves them. 6. Daily drink specials equal a scam. Every day you'll see a flashy drink of the day advertised, bright colors, cute glasses, and what looks like a bargain. But here's the truth. Those daily specials are almost always made with the cheapest liquor on board, watered down with sugar-loaded mixers. You're paying for the novelty, not the quality. Want a better deal? Skip the gimmick and talk to the bartender. Ask what's fresh, what's good, or even request your favorite cocktail with a specific spirit. You'll get a stronger, cleaner drink that actually tastes like what you ordered. Cruise lines push these daily specials because they know most people fall for the hype. The insider move is to never order off the promo boards. 7. Best meal timing. Food is one of the highlights of any cruise, but timing is everything. Walk into the buffet at 9 a.m. or the dining room at 7 p.m. and you're facing long lines, empty trays, and stressed staff. The secret is to eat slightly off schedule. For breakfast, aim for 7 to 8 a.m. when food is fresh and seating is easy. For dinner, either go early around 5:30 or wait until after 8 when the rush has passed. Here's a little crew tip. Watch when the staff themselves sit down to eat. That's usually when the food is at its best. Get the timing right, and you'll enjoy better meals without feeling like you're part of the herd. 8. Hidden dining gems. Most new cruisers think the buffet and the main dining room are their only options. But the ship is full of hidden dining gems that cost nothing extra. Many lines offer a limited room service menu that includes free items, like sandwiches, salads, or cookies, delivered straight to your cabin. There are also pizza counters, deli stations, or even unadvertised poolside grills where you can grab fresh burgers and hot dogs without waiting in endless lines. The trick is to explore early in your cruise and make note of what's available. Those who stick to just the buffet end up missing some of the best food on board, while insiders eat better and skip the crowds entirely. 9. Interior cabin gems. Interior cabins get a bad reputation for being tiny and dark, but here's the secret. Not all interiors are created equal. With a little deck plan detective work, you can uncover interior cabins that are larger, quieter, or even oddly shaped with extra space. Look for corners, odd layouts, or cabins tucked between bigger staterooms. They're often hidden gems priced the same as a standard interior. Plus, these cabins are usually cooler, darker, and easier to sleep in, especially for light sleepers. I once booked a quirky-shaped interior that was nearly the size of a balcony room, but at half the price. Treat it like a treasure hunt and you'll score big without overspending. 10. Quietest cabin locations. Where your cabin is located can make or break your cruise. Book a room above the theater, nightclub, or gym, and you'll hear thumping bass or treadmills at midnight. Choose one under the pool deck and its chairs scraping at 6 a.m. The quietest cabins are always mid-ship, sandwiched between two passenger-only decks. That means no public spaces above or below, just other cabins, which drastically cuts down noise. Bonus, midship also means less motion, so if you're pronetto seasickness, this is where you'll feel the smoothest ride. Think of it as your floating sanctuary. One smart choice on the deck plan, and you'll actually sleep like you're on vacation instead of at a rock concert. 11. Cover your peephole and use door lock. This is one of the simplest safety tips, yet most cruisers overlook it. Your cabin door has a peephole, and just like in hotels, it can be reversed with simple tools. That means someone could look into your cabin without you even knowing. The easy fix? Cover it with a sticker or piece of tape when you're inside. And always use the deadbolt or secondary lock before bed. Cruise ships are generally safe, but thousands of strangers are on board, and you never really know who might walk down your hallway. Taking 30 seconds to cover that peephole and lock your door gives you instant peace of mind and keeps your private space truly private. 12. Photo scams. Cruise ships love selling memories, and one of their biggest money makers is photography. You'll see photographers snapping shots at embarkation, dinners, and every port. Later, those glossy prints show up in the photo gallery at $20 to $30 a piece. Most families spend hundreds without realizing it. Here's the smarter move. When you spot photographers, take note of their backgrounds and setups. Then go back later with your own phone and snap your own photos in the exact same spots. With today's portrait mode, you'll get professional quality shots, without the price tag. You still get the memory, but you keep your money for excursions or souvenirs. The cruise line wants you to overpay. Insiders never do. 13. Power strip secret. One of the biggest surprises for new cruisers is just how few outlets are in your cabin. Most rooms have maybe one or two, and with phones, tablets, cameras, and watches, it's never enough. People try to bring power strips, but here's the catch. Most are confiscated at security because they pose a fire risk. The insider solution? Pack a simple USB charging hub or a portable power bank. These are allowed, they charge multiple devices at once, and you'll never be fighting for outlet space. Some seasoned cruisers even bring 2 power banks, rotating them so one is charging while the other is in use. It's a tiny hack that saves endless frustration once you're on board. 14. Cruise line tracking. Your cruise card or wristband isn't just for unlocking your cabin or buying drinks. It's actually a tracking device, logging when and where you use it. At first, that might sound creepy, but here's the twist. It can work in your favor. If a suspicious charge shows up on your account, guest services can pull the activity log to prove you weren't there. Families also use this to track down wandering kids or find each other on board. So, while the cruise line designed it for marketing and spending data, you can flip it into a tool for your own peace of mind. Think of it as your personal digital trail, one that can save you from headaches later. 15. Disembark. Last disembarkation day is chaotic. Most passengers are up at the crack of dawn, cramming into elevators, dragging luggage through crowded hallways, and waiting in long lines just to get off the ship. Here's the smarter way: be the last to leave. Enjoy a calm breakfast, relax on the deck one last time, and let the crowd clear out. By the time you're ready, your luggage will already be waiting, and you'll walk off with no stress, no pushing, and no rush. Unless you have a super early flight, there's no advantage to joining the stampede. Ending your cruise in peace instead of chaos is one of the best hacks most people never even consider. 16. Port Day. Spa hack cruise spas are one of the biggest moneymakers at sea. On sea days, when everyone is on board, treatments are booked solid at full price. But here's the insider trick: wait until port days. While most passengers head ashore, spa staff slash prices, sometimes by 20 to 40%, just to fill empty slots. You'll also get more attentive service without the crowding. Imagine saving $80 on the same massage simply by shifting your timing one day. So before you rush to book that $200 treatment, check the spa menu again when the ship is in port. Why pay the highest price when the smarter move gets you the same experience, better service, and a lot more money left in your pocket? 17. Laundry and free clothing hack. Laundry might be the sneakiest expense on a cruise. A single tiny bag can cost $35 to $50, and per-item fees add up fast. But savvy cruisers know there are ways around it. First, watch for laundry promotions, usually offered mid-cruise, when the same service is half price. Second, pack quick-dry clothing and bring a small bottle of detergent to wash essentials in your sink or shower. And here's the best-kept secret. Some ships actually have hidden self-serve laundromats available for guests, complete with washers, dryers, and irons. Cruise lines don't advertise them because they'd rather you pay premium prices. Fresh clothes without a $100 bill at the end of your trip? That's a hack worth packing for. Let's do a quick recap of some of the strongest hacks. First, those cash tips on day one that set you up for VIP treatment all week. Second, timing your meals just right so you skip the lines and eat when the food is at its absolute best. Third, choosing the quietest cabin locations midship, sandwiched between passenger decks for better sleep. And finally, dodging those photo scams by snapping pro-quality shots with your own phone instead of paying $25 a pop. If you're planning a cruise, hit subscribe, because next week I'm revealing more insider tips, and I want to hear from you. Which of these hacks are you going to use first? Drop it in the comments. I reply to as many as I can.